Hello dear students, welcome you all to the 30th lecture of rural marketing, and today's topic of discussion is rural finance. Under this we will see introduction of rural finance, elements of rural financing, categorization of finance and need for the credit. So let's start with first the definition of rural finance, or we can say the introduction of rural finance here. So, rural financing, it refers to raising and accumulating funds and lending them to the rural people, which includes farmers and other non-agri individuals also. Those are not involved in agriculture areas. So, we give it to farmers and other rural peoples to enable them to run their social economic activities in the rural area. And rural finance comprises of both formal and informal institutions. They could be small or large that provide small financing services to the rural poor people, as well as the large size financial services to agro processing, like to buy machinery, to buy tractors and inputs, and other small and medium run enterprises also. So when we are saying rural finance, so it is not only for the agriculture purpose, it is for the non-agriculture purposes also. Like earlier also we have seen that in rural areas, the economy not only depends upon the agriculture sector, it depends on secondary and tertiary sector also. So to run those activities, if farmers or rural people, they want finance, so rural financing companies can provide them uh, capital it, so which all mm, corporations included in this, or which other um, institutions are involved in rural financing, we will see here. So those financial institutes could be large or they could be small. They could be microfinancing institutions, or it could be bank credit, or it could be government or financial cooperatives, okay, agriculture development banks or microfinancing institutes. So all these can provide finance to the rural people. Okay, so when we are saying rural finance, so rural finance is a vital tool in poverty reduction and rural development, and it plays a critical role in bringing together the elements of production for increasing outputs and improvement of the livelihood in the rural area. So it encompasses the range of financial services offered and used in rural areas by people of all income groups. So it is not only credit, there are saving and insurance also, which comes under rural financing. And credit, when we are saying the word credit, tend to be associated with enterprises development, like you want to develop your small sector unit or some enterprise you have, you want to develop it. Okay, and in rural finance also includes saving and insurance mechanism used by the poor people to protect and stabilize their families and livelihood, like crop insurance is there, insurance of vehicles are there, or insurance of machineries are there, so that is also covered in the rural finance. And why it is important? It is important to help rural people and to improve their livelihood, and this is prioritized for the rural people. Okay, so rural finance is important to rural poor peoples. And as we know that elements of rural finance, when we will see, first one is agriculture finance and another one is microfinance. So these two combinedly we will say it comes under rural finance. So agriculture finance, it is dedicated to financial agriculture related activities such as input supply. Input, what are the inputs? Like purchasing of seeds, for pesticides, for fertilizers, for agri machineries. Okay, so all these things comes here. And production, distribution, wholesale, processing and marketing. So all for all these activities, whichever the credit you are taking, or for these activities if you are taking some kind of support or insurance you are taking, it will come under your agriculture finance. Second one is your microfinancing. So financing services for poor and low income people by offering smaller loans and saving services. Okay, so small loans, very small amount of loan comes under microfinancing. Now, categorization, if we will talk about, so depending upon the requirement and the purpose, the fund need by the Indian farmers can be categorized into three categories: short term loans, medium term loans, and long term loans. So, short term loans are, we will say, if a loan for 12 to 15 months is there, it will come under the category of short term loan, and long term loan will come under 3 to 5 years of duration, and medium term loan will come to 3 to 5 year of duration, and long term loans will come from 15 to 20 years. So this is all for today's lecture. We have seen that what is rural financing meaning, then we have seen what are the elements of rural finance, agri financing, microfinancing, and categorization based upon the time duration. So I hope you understood the concept of rural financing. If you have any confusion, you can ping me on WhatsApp. I will solve your query there. Thank you so much for watching the video.